So to absolutely no one's surprise, Avengers Endgame has already passed the $1 billion mark, and this only comes within the first 3 days of opening. Now come Monday morning following a Sunday night showing as well, this can easily go up to 1.5 billion if people want to get that last view in before they head into their work weeks, their school weeks, what have you. Now this is the fastest growing film to $1 billion. However, now here's where the fun begins, because we don't know if this movie will be front-loaded, aka the first weekend the big buzz that don't be spoiled, or if this will continue to have legs that will make it surpass not only the previous $1 billion entries, but James Cameron's entries in the $2 billion club. Now he may be able to pass Titanic, which I believe is like 2.2, but will he be able to pass Avatar at 2.7 billion? I don't know, maybe. All we know that if you adjust for inflation, it will never outpass Gone with the Wind, which has almost $4 billion, adjusted for inflation, of course. Now for Marvel, this is another big win, especially when you look at the actual budget for Endgame, which is roughly $350 million. A lot of it probably going to Robert Downey Jr.'s salary, if we're being honest. But it'll be interesting to see if Marvel continues to put these big budget films for all of their films, knowing that for the most part, besides the occasional Ant-Man and the Wasp, they'll be making $1 billion in profit, not including the merchandising and streaming rights, which they own, so they'll make more money from their streaming service. Now, I for one saw Endgame, and I don't plan on seeing it again, but I know many people plan on seeing it every single day that it's open for the first weekend. So it'll be interesting to see how long this phenomenon can go, and if next weekend breaks the $2 billion mark, especially with an A+ cinema score and a 96.7% Rotten Tomato score, this movie could very easily break the $3 billion mark before the end of its first month run, which will break another record that this movie is already shattering and most likely won't be beaten for a very long time. But are you actually surprised that this movie broke $1 billion so fast? And are you planning on seeing it again and again to help it try and up that record score? Let me know down below.